everyone. I just wanted to leave you with some messages from me. First of all, I read several decks. I have a accumulation of tarot cards. I do have my favorites. I've listed a few of them on my website in case you want to purchase your own tarot cards and play around with them, and you know, a lot of people have interest in this. So they are on my website at the bottom of these psychic readings. Also, I want to let you know that I am only giving mini readings. You know, my time is limited. I give a lot of personal and business readings. Besides, I own another business. So, and I just end when I'm not getting any more messages at the moment, so that you're just clear about how I work. Also, make sure you check your moon and your rising sign. Even though your sun sign is your internal vibration, your rising has a lot to do with your personality, how the outer world sees you and how you look at the outer world. And your moon is your emotions. So, you know, if you can check in besides your sun zodiac, just check in with your moon and your rising, and you might get some other messages that resonate with you. These readings are not going to be for every one of you. It's almost impossible to get the same message to every zodiac sign in this world. But I try with Spirit to get as close as I possibly can, so some of you can get some valuable messages regarding your journey. If you want a private reading with me, you can reach me at www.transformationandempowerment.com. As soon as the website opens, the first page is psychic readings. You can also reach me via email at transformationandempowerment@gmail.com. This is all spelled out, both for the website and my email. I also want to say that I am so very grateful for all of you who have subscribed and the ones who have not subscribed but are listening to the messages. Thank you again, and let's get started with the readings. Blessings. How's it going, Pisces? Hey, it's great to connect again. Okay, this is your general tarot reading for March 2016. You know, first of all, what I'm picking up in this general part of my layout is some of you Pisceans who have, I feel that you've been thinking about some things, seriously too. Perhaps thinking about traveling or relocating either into another state, or if you are in Europe and the likes, Asia or whatever, that there could be a possible move, you know, to another country, because I'm seeing crossing sea here, crossing water. And I feel this is job related, and I feel it has to do with, you know, income, money. So March is a good month to actually make those changes. I also feel that for some of you that perhaps this could have been just a, you know, you're still humming this over, you know, trying to make a decision if this would be good for you. And I personally feel that it will. And I'm getting a really good vibration from Spirit. Okay. And moving into some of you other Pisceans, and it could still be related to the Pisces I just spoke to just a moment ago. In regards to love, I'm feeling that there are two things here. I feel that there is a new beginning in a relationship that is already happening, that perhaps was at the point of basically just surviving. And I feel that there is a renewal in spirit here, that perhaps you may be finally ironing out the differences that you've had. I'm feeling that this is a really strong message from Spirit as I look at these cards. I'm also getting here that there is an opportunity for you single Pisceans to begin a relationship. But I am still feeling that this would be somebody from your past. This would be somebody from your past. And perhaps it did not get off to a good start. And there has been distance between the two of you. And now it seems like when March and even going into April approaches, that here is a new beginning, here is a new start, and it seems as though conversation is opening up and things are becoming alive again. The base here, I pulled a card here for the theme also, and this is the Ace of Cups. To me, this is new beginnings in love, okay? And if I wanted to look at it related to work, I would also look at it as new beginnings for jobs, relocation. Some of you may be getting promotions, but I really feel like there's a decision or there has been thought over moving, to another state, or like I said, across water. Okay, so moving on into this second row. I'm getting here that perhaps there was some argument or disagreement at work. And I'm getting that this almost cost you your job. But I feel that either way it goes, I don't feel that you want to work there anymore. I feel that you're ready to move on, and you're just looking over things to feel out what your soul purpose is and what you would love to do. Okay, because I feel love needs to be in there in order for you to be happy. I feel that you're contemplating on what it is that you should do that will make you money, that will make you happy, and also be away from this type of work environment that you've been in. And I feel that that is going to move forward this month in March, I feel. And this could be you planting new seeds, new ideas, and, sending out resumes. I'm also getting a few of you may actually even start your own business. And I really feel, I'm smelling, I know my sinuses are messed up, but I'm smelling roses, which is giving me two messages here. One is springtime for this movement, which I know some countries are going to be experiencing springtime along with the United States. And, I read for everybody all over the world, so I want to try to touch bases as far as I can go and the messages that come in. So I'm feeling springtime because I smell the roses for these new beginnings, like wiping the slate clean from work atmosphere that wasn't healthy, and also, being on the verge of perhaps losing your job, to beginning a whole new path with something else, which is fabulous. Okay. The roses are also telling me new love is beginning. Love is blossoming. And how exciting, huh? We love that when it starts a new season to have beautiful new things come in with it. It's really, to me, the bliss. Okay, so here I'm getting the next three cards here. I'm getting that divorce came to me. Okay, so a few of you may be going through a divorce in March, and this could be both female and male. It could be either sex here. I'm just feeling that this divorce is not going well. And I feel also, too, that someone's heart broke. Like, one of you did not want this divorce. And I'm feeling that there may actually be loss of children here. And what I mean by loss of children is you may lose custody of your children. And, sending love, light, and prayers here. I know that's got to be hard for you to deal with, Pisceans, who are going through that. Or, and also if you're a Pisces moon or rising, this could also be resonating with you. So I do wish you all the best there. Okay, so here I'm feeling... I'm picking up a wedding here, which I'm feeling that family is very much involved, and I feel that I'm feeling that this family really cares how this marriage goes. This seems to be really important to them. And it should be important, of course, to you too, but I'm feeling that family is very much involved in this, and they want all the best to turn out. So I'm also picking up a little bit of stress over this marriage too, and it could possibly be because family's so involved in it, and you're just starting to get all nervous about it, but it'll smooth itself out. It'll go good. I'm not sure if the marriage is in March. It could be. It could also just be the planning of a marriage. And, moving back into the love arena here, I'm getting a long distance relationship again. Okay. It didn't come up in this reading. I think it came up in another reading. But it's, I'm getting a long distance relationship here, and I'm just feeling from you, where's this going to go? Like, am I wasting my time with this? Does this man or woman really love me? And is it going to develop into anything? I feel that, this, relationship, someone is going to make an offer. I want to say probably stepping up to the plate and finally making some movement that this is a relationship they would like to begin. I'm just getting a lot of new beginnings for you, Pisces. And I say go for it, just to pull another card on it. Yeah, I feel that this relationship is definitely a go. It's definitely a go. So for you that are involved in long distance relationships, there is movement for you in March that takes you one step further than where it's been going in like this friendship and talking and, etc. So good luck with that. Okay, I'm just going to pick up 3 cards like I've been doing in all the readings now and just kind of study these a little more. We're going back to someone thinking about relocating, and I feel this is for work, okay? This could be for love too, but I do feel this is for work. And I also feel too that a lot of you who have been single and alone have finally met someone or is going to meet someone, and I feel that they may be a distance away, and there may be plans eventually to get together and meet each other in person. Okay, so back on the work, I do feel this is a good movement. I do feel this is a good movement. And I know that you're weighing the pros and cons and the risks with this, but I feel really good about it. I really get good vibes from Spirit on this. Now, back onto this little rivalry that's been going on here. Like I said before, I feel that things will be ironed out in this relationship. And like I said, for the ones who are single, I see movement towards love now because there was sort of like a block, misunderstandings too, that was keeping this relationship from moving forward. So I'm feeling excellent about that. And going on to these three, what other information can you give me, Spirit, that would be beneficial for the Pisceans to know about? This work situation is an excellent move for you. It just is going to be a totally different environment. You're going to have much more power there, a lot more authority. And it's way better money. Okay, so I'll leave you with that. And moving on to the next three, again, I'm picking up that divorce situation. I'm also picking up that this may not be a divorce. This could be, two women who had a falling out. This could also mean that you weren't married, you're not going through a divorce, but there is an ending. Okay, there's an ending to this relationship. But seeing how the cards move, I am feeling strongly that there is a new love and a new proposal besides the marriage I've seen in these cards. So there may be an ending for the ones who are not married, but there may be a new beginning again, just smoothing out the misunderstandings and coming back together and letting the love grow unconditionally. And again, those are the ones who are single that are with or even engaged to someone but are not married. And then, also coming together and working out the differences. I feel too that some of this, the relationship that I feel that's on the verge of ending, that has nothing to do with marriage, is family has stepped into this where they don't belong, honestly. Okay. This is between you and your partner. This has nothing to do with family, but yet it seems like they're sticking their nose into your business and just making everything worse instead of, for the better. So I feel that perhaps if it's possible is to move them out of your space and just handle this with your partner. But moving on into these three cards, I feel so awesomely great about this because it's not just about marriage, but it's about relationships coming together in March. Maybe you're going off to meet the family, and vice versa. He or she is going off to meet the family, and perhaps there are babies being born this month. It's just these cards are really good, and I feel though that there are two males involved here. I don't know if also this is a decision, Pisces, that you need to make in regards to maybe two people that you really like, and you need to decide between who's gonna, capture your heart. Also, I could feel this is a brother. Maybe this brother is also a part of this marriage that I see. Maybe it's about him, or maybe he's just standing up somehow in your wedding or giving you away because maybe you don't have a father. That's what I see. And then moving along into these three cards, actually I pulled that card. Let's bring these three here. I'm getting that there is an offer of love here. I'm getting that this is a long distance relationship. See those little fishies, Pisceans? This is good. And I feel that this online relationship, or on the phone type of relationship, emailing, because I'm getting that you haven't really met physically, or you haven't met enough times physically. I'm feeling it's still new physically. And there is an opportunity for this to happen in March, and maybe planning into April, because I feel some of you will have to buy airline tickets. And of course, to get the best deal is a little further away than too close. And then with that fourth card that I pulled, I'm also getting that there is an offer for work, for business. Again, this may be related to these three cards above, because I'm getting water again. And if there's no water and you're moving between states, it may have something to do with water or your emotions. Yeah, so it's all good, Pisceans. You have some great cards. There's a few hiccups here, but you have some great cards for March. I am so blessed to have been able to read you for March, and I want to thank you again for being a part of my circle and subscribing and listening to my videos. It means a lot to me, and I hope that I am able to give you something genuine in return. Have a great March, Pisces. Blessings.